Alright, so, sorry about that delay. Uh, we are back with another live stream, and before we begin with our playthrough of Max Payne, I just want to let you guys know that next week I will not be doing a live stream. I have a previous engagement that I have to attend, and so I will not be back in time to do the live stream, so you'll just have to wait for the following week for the three of you that are watching. But with that being said, we are doing Max Payne tonight because soon we will have the remaster come out. Not this year, but probably next year. And I want to play this before that came out. One of the things that I thought was really interesting about this game, I had played this on the PlayStation 2 a while back, and eventually I had to stop because I could not continue playing it because one, it really struggled on the PlayStation 2. It didn't look this nice. This is the Xbox version running backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X, running at 4K with 60 frames per second, so it looks great. But the PlayStation 2 version stuttered a lot, and it had the obnoxious, and I do mean obnoxious, Rockstar reticle, where it's the tiniest little white dot in the center of the screen, and like when you're in combat, you cannot see where your reticle is, so you're just wasting ammo. And you just won't know where it is. So, one, let's see. Alright, there we go. So one of the cool things, let's see, game, is like not even, I guess this is new to the Series X version, but you can actually change the cross, like, yeah, this is the original crosshair. Yeah, this is how it was in the game, and just look how awful that crosshair looks. It is just awful. In certain environments, you can't even see it, and this is typical of Rockstar. I don't know why they love this crosshair so much. But, and I researched this a little bit. For some reason, this isn't on the PlayStation 2 version, but you can change the crosshairs in this game. And if you don't want, like, you can make it bigger and really big. I'll go medium, and I'll do, let's do yellow, because white, there's snow, there's white environments in this. It does not look that well. So that's jump. That's jumping. Okay, that's. Okay, Y is reload. Oh. So that's like jumping. Yeah, I remember the PlayStation 2 version, like, environments like this, it just stuttered so bad. Okay. We're going to new game. Easy. Downhill. Hard boiled. We'll try hard boiled.
Standby 1010. Investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher. Verify address.
It's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
Oh, and for any of you watching, the fabulous Lourdes is here with me.
Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress.
Okay, I have to admit, for 2001, this looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty blocky, but now, granted, I am looking at the 4K upscale version by Xbox, but I mean, it still looks pretty good for a 2001 video game.
Officer in danger. Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza. All units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the Payne started. I was still in the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex?
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day. The smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children
It's
playing.
a
A
revenge
house
quest.
across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home.
I've heard
Dreams
some
have a
people
nasty habit
argue
of going bad when you're not looking.
that
The sun went down
like
with
this
practice
did all the
bravado.
time before Matrix,
Twilight
which is
crawled
wrong.
across the
Matrix
sky,
came out in
laden with
1999. This
foreboding.
came out in 2001. But I've heard people argue it, and this does a lot of bullet time.
Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd given me the best seat in the house, front row center. What the hell? Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall, a map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
Ooh, that phone does not look good.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 9.
Oh. Interesting.
Listen,
You actually
someone's broken into my
pause it and
house. Call
play it.
911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to.
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello.
Really loud footsteps.
Michelle!
Real quick.
Michelle!
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop it! No. No, no, please, God, no. No, 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 God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby. That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York. I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom.
Oh, hey,
Alex
little
was a
Morty,
ghost,
we
nowhere
are
to be
doing
seen.
good.
I'd have to look for him.
Mordecai's watching. Mordecai's watching.
That's good.
Oh!
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
That was rough.
The pills would ease the pain.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this?
He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of the cop up there. Oh, what's the plan?
Simple.
Oh yeah, how do I do painkillers options? Controls? Oh, B, okay.
a joke.
Well, that was unnecessary.
Hey!
Oh, it doesn't do anything? Okay.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
What was that?
It's nothing. Relax.
Hold it!
For Alex, they had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Kiss it goodbye.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
And over here. Yay. Come on.
Home free. This way.
Look out!
Well, that did nothing. Why? Why are his footsteps so loud?
Get here!
train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on.
Okay. I'm still getting over the puzzles from the last game, so it's just like a little bit dubious and something's just straightforward.
So much for being subtle. The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Hey!
It was a little rough. Why is this so loud?
What the hell was that?
All done here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking about? The detonator. Ice 'em.
door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's fine.
Come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor. Bank robber score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine. The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
No, that killed me. I completed all missions in game 5 times. Very nice. We got a Max Payne fan here.
All done here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking? There! What the hell?
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest. They're gonna get
bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Quick save. Door. Yeah, that's better. Oh. Yeah, I did hit him. Thank you, King.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, am I glad to see you?
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place? Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Oh, shit. There we go.
Let's get the hell out of here!
We'll be fine. Just take it easy.
I'm a Lupino!
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes. Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me, and then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Pain in the butt. Ha ha! Pain to the max. Junk squad team. Gotta take it to Marble City for it. Lying down.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Virgilio!
I'd met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte is coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
You're right in there? They're
Of
not
course.
answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
Today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
No, okay, it's just walk through the window.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering. Let's go already. Payne's gonna pay in spades. What the hell?
Blow up? Hey, they don't blow up.
Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord?
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
Hey,
My lady.
My lord?
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there is. From the very first moment we met, upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight in the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of your hair.
Oh, my lord, you should not speak so.
But my lady, I must.
My lord, no! I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be.
But why, my love, why?
My lord,
V-head
it is
junkies
too
could go
dreadful.
off
Do
without
not
a
force
warning.
me to speak
I had to be
words.
careful.
My lady, I beg of you, I must know. I would rather die than not know.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My
there
lord,
he is.
I-
Go there.
My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
You know, for a prostitute's den, there's a surprisingly lack of prostitutes.
Piece of crap.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city. The NYPD has been out on Max Payne. Killer storm. The Chief Jim Rivera take whatever steps necessary. Here stated that Valkyr represents the NYPD has been out on Max Payne. Killer storm. The Chief Jim Rivera take whatever steps necessary. Here stated that Valkyr represents the NYPD has been out on Max Payne.
Get away. Get away. Get away. Flash. Flash.
There's a lot of guys. Okay, it was 4, but they were all together.
I found Muerte's room.
What the?
Get away. Get away. Get away. Flash. Flash. Flash.
didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
Boof. Buffet.
Muerte had received a letter. Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. And we need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed.
God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Ooh, I almost died there.
The hooker had left her diary on the table. The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Oh. Okay.
Tim, go get him. No, wait, you go get him. You go and get him.
Someone come and get me.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
It was freaking crazy. Cops were doing a full-scale siege next door. More traffic than rush hour. I mean, bleeding bastards running back and forth, Ronnie and Jimbo to throw. And in the middle of all this, there we were. I didn't give a damn. Just going with the get him.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
Okay. That was weird.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a six-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in L.A. or Mexico? They can't even get it. What?
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss Muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business.
Green for green.
Cheers at green-eyed angels.
just stormed out.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest. There was a key on the table.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with a kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, Candy, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
I? Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Do something.
Wait, there's other guys in there. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, Cornelia, this is Max Payne. Game started capitalist. He killed him.
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large. down, walk away.
Yeah,
go to town.
Yo-Yo, I
That
just
would've
saw
been
your
a smart thing to do.
Guess I wasn't message. Yeah, I have been enjoying it.
Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's soup. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
Yeah, that's bad.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover. The headlines were a depressing read. The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder. The whole building was rigged with explosives.
What the hell?
Oh shit. Oh. That was close. thought that was an armed yak. Completely unnecessary.
A beaten up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more sinister than that.
Am I speaking to Mr. Payne?
Who wants to know?
My name is Alfred Woden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
How? And what's it to you?
I will contact you again.
The cops arrived, sirens singing in the off-key harmony of a manic-depressive choir. I had a few minutes while the SWAT team would go through their usual routine. By the time they busted in, I needed to be long gone.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
How about no? Anything in here? No, nothing here. Okay.
A locked door barred my way. I needed a key. Someone had left a letter on the counter. Suddenly it all made sense. The bombs, the Russian mob boss making an appearance in person. Gagniti was his usual self. All talk and no walk.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns left, and they can be bought. There's no freaking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
As it turned out, the Russian had plenty of guts. One thing you could count on, you push a man too far and sooner or later he'd start pushing back. There was a key on the shelf.
Yeah. I'm dead. Who goes head on into a gunfight with grenades? Damn. that was from.
The bombs had destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office. The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
Of course. Why wouldn't it have been like this?
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know.
And I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing.
I'm freezing my butt off.
To get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead. Pizza delivery.
Never seen you before. Buzz off, Joker.
Right to the face, yeah.
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know.
And I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing.
I'm freezing my butt
To
off.
get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead.
I think I'm dead.
What the hell?
No, don't shoot.
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John Woo.
Come on. Oh, okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
It's a trap! It's Payne!
There he is!
I'm gonna do.
Yo!
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyr-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the listed casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For CNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
Oh. Yeah.
This week, there's unknown. I don't know where to go. It's the last place I find. But that's where I always end up anyway. Only, it's not me. Flamingo, someone who looks the part down to the finest detail, except that he's evil. I'm hiding in the shadows, watching it all unfold. The flamingo speaks. He can speak here. It says, that's mirrors are more fun than television. How I know next will happen. And I, not me, my double, nods and smirks at this like it was the funniest thing in the world. And then something goes wrong, and suddenly I'm right there, behind them, and they both begin to look at me with hope.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So, green?
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. What are you doing? This is war. Freaking war.
Vinny got needy. Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed! I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squad on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah! Oh my god! Oh god, you shot me! Ah! What the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him! Kill him!
With pleasure, boss.
Gagnidi bailed. I made like Chow Yun fat. A crumpled letter lay on Gagnidi's desk. The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gagnidi had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho. Vinny Gagnidi was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagnidi would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
Yep. Oh, he just fell off.
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. What are you doing? This is war.
A crumpled letter lay on Gagnidi's desk. Vinny Gagnidi.
No, it's not that. So you want to question it?
Gagnidi hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Oh.
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. What are you doing? This is
A crumpled letter lay on Gagnidi's desk. Vinny Gagnidi.
Oh, okay, that works.
This was my second train ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last one. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors. Ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. Somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens. The city howling after me. New York sped by and fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gagniti made his move.
It's so janky. How the hell did he get over there?
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard! Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
That work?
Hold it!
That's it. Kind of like that.
Whack the sucker!
I'm dead.
Hold it!
has to be something up here. Oh, you're also playing Max Payne 2 right now. That's cool. Wait, are you live streaming while you're playing? That's some multitasking right there. Okay, so there we go.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do.
No, I wasn't mean like you were live streaming while watching my live stream. Like, are you playing Max Payne while watching my live stream? That's what I meant.
I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
I can hear it. Ready? Keep your gun pointed at the door. Okay. This is it. Any moment now, Payne's gonna bust through that door with murder inside. You can whack the son. Okay. This is it. Any moment now, Payne's gonna bust through that door with murder. Get him!
Right into that grenade.
This is it. Any moment now, Payne's gonna bust through that. Get him!
I'm just gonna let me.
me, goddammit! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
I thought that was going to last longer. Situation. Okay.
steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood?
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me. Take me in the home into the freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be ready at your funeral. Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V-head junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence. And Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell. Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop-killer bullet through the heart. Like father, like son. Just like Jack Lupino.
Alright. Yeah, it's almost midnight. I think I'm going to take a break here. If you guys are interested in seeing this next week, I will not be live streaming next week, so it'll be the following week. If I can find another time to live stream at another time sites next Saturday, I will let you know over on Twitter or on the YouTube community board. But I have a previous engagement for next Saturday, so I will not be able to continue to play this. But I've been having a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed all of you people coming on to interact with me, and so I'd love to see you guys back here again next week. So with that being said, this has been the Fabulous Lourdes, and I'm Christopher Connor, and that will be all for today.